Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to Butterfly Dreams Crochet. We're going to see, can we get through this? It's storming here. It's storming here. Welcome in, Sunita Making Blue Hats. How are you? It's storming here, so we're going to see, can we get through this? We're supposed to be getting some bad weather. Hopefully, we'll manage. I hope my internet holds up. What you working on, Sunita? Welcome in, Coping with Yarn, Crafted Grandma Gina. How are y'all? And Terry, how are you? I still got my video to upload, well, my video to upload for the giveaway. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. For those that may be new, my name is Jeannie. I'm with Butterfly Dreams Crochet. I've been crocheting for 40 plus years. My grandmother taught me when I was 5 how to crochet. And here we enjoy everything, crochet, yarn, hooks, doesn't matter what it is as long as it's craft related. Welcome in, Lou. Patsy's Crochet. How's everybody doing tonight? How's the weather where y'all are? Just started another hatch, Anita. Got a little things to share with y'all tonight. I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room right now. For those that know me, know I cannot use Red Heart Super Saver because it breaks my arm out. Got my Mary Maxim kit in the mail the other day for the baby blanket duos. And it was with the Line brand, Just My Stripe yarn. And it come with six cakes. Blue raspberry, berry blue, and Allen punch is what it came with. 2 of each colorway. So I said, oh, I'm going to do that. Welcome in, Michael and Jolene. How are y'all tonight? I'm doing good. It's trying to storm here, so I'm hoping the internet will hold up. So I did the pink, what they call the pink blanket, which is that one there on the picture, right there. And I noticed my arm started feeling funny. Darn yarn does me the same way as Red Heart Super Saver. But I did finish it. It needs blocking. And this is done with all single crochet. It's just a little small blanket. I said it'd be good for a car seat. Be a good car seat blanket. But I love the colors. I actually love the yarn. I like how the yarn works up. It's soft. But it don't like me. So that's another yarn I can add to my cannot use list. Does it do anybody else like that? You'll be doing a video for your winnings. Yeah. Mine ended. I just got to upload my video for the semi-finalist, and then tomorrow will be the final drawings. Welcome in, Batista. You joining squares to make blankets. Angela Wright, hi Butterfly Dream. I'm working on pot holders and black yarn and pan holders. That black's kind of tough to work with if you can't see it. Hey Diane with Digo, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, it's a beautiful blanket. Gina, it's just the yarn. And I like the yarn. Never crochet with it, but I did get some in a giveaway that I won. And I made if you look over my left shoulder, this side, which way is at my bear right there, that's made with just my stripes, but it was done on the knitting machine, so I didn't come in contact with it like I did when I'm I got it, Diana. Like I did with that, so it's still a little irritated, but not like it was. Hopefully it won't. We'll see. I got your email. I'm working, several of us are making granny squares to send to people and do blankets with. I've got 6 made and a piece of one. This was all I had left out of 2 skeins of the Premier Basic and Peacock. So you can get 3 12 by 12 granny squares out of 1 skein of 359 yards. So I have 6 made. I have ordered 6 more skeins of this. It should be here one day this week. And I'm going to go ahead and get all of these out of the way. So, and I'm going to start putting these in the mail. And I did, and what Grandma Eula is wearing is Dana's new pattern that she released today, the Erin Caplet. I enjoyed making that. It was a lot of fun and it was real easy. And I used Line Brand cupcake yarn to make that. Didn't bother me. So I don't know what's in this. I said I was going to do some research and compare this to Red Heart and see what it is in this. Because it says 100% acrylic. But it's got to be something in this and the Red Heart that causes my arm to break out. It gets as red as like I'm sunburned. Welcome in, BB's Crafty Plan. How are you tonight, Quilty Crocheter? Jane, how are all y'all tonight? Let's see. Then after this giveaway, probably gonna give myself about a week or 2, and then we'll be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I know I'm well over that, but we're gonna back it up and do the 1,500. Thank you, Diane. I try to keep it as organized as possible. Welcome in, The Real Deal with Shonda Davis. How are you tonight? Hey, Zach, how are you? I did do some rearranging. My main computer desk is sitting over here. And this is a fold-out table that I'm on now. For those of y'all that was in the live where we talked about doing the Afghan or the blanket using the Karen anniversary cake, I actually started working on that today to get the specs and stuff down and the size and everything. And the only thing I've gotten so far is the chain, but a chain of 120 because I said we could do it and use the Bren stitch that Brenda, the newbie crocheter, created. She does have a tutorial on there, and in the description box she has it, the stitch pattern written out on how you do it. It's just a 2-row repeat. But you start out with a multiple of 5 plus 2. And I came up with 120 plus 2, which would be 122, which equals 60 inches. The yarn itself recommends an 8mm crochet hook. I did go to a 10. And it's coming out like that. So I think it's coming out to be a nice size, and it's not going to be, won't be too holey. I like this yarn, but it's going to be, well, with the big hook, it's not splitting as bad, but it's not a tight twist. And it's 3 strands, like 3 strands of a 2-weight yarn put together to make a bulky 6. So here's the end. You can see where it's coming apart. So, and it's like that in spots along the way. So 120 plus your 2 stitches. Welcome in, Liz. How are you? Hey, Granny D, how are you? Hey, Dana. Okay. Honor Society. Way to go. I had a couple of them that was on Honor Society. And then I was actually put into the who's who among college students. Liz, I was watching your birthday celebration the other day. We was actually headed to out of town, and I was watching what I could on my phone. I'm drinking coffee. What y'all got in y'all's cup? I've seen all y'all's videos, Granny D, that y'all put out on who the semifinalist was. I got everybody wrote down. I'll get them wrote out better. No, well, I'm not going to say I don't know how to knit. I do know how to do the knit stitch and the purl stitch. But how you do cables and how you skip this and how you skip that and you do the whole, I don't know how to do none of that. I have actually knitted a couple of hats. Never knitted one in the round, though. I always did them as a panel and then put them together and cinched the top of them up. But I do know how to knit. That's on my bucket list to try to take it a little bit further. And Terry and them's just speaking to everybody. Mountain Dew, my favorite. You're drinking Mountain Dew? Yeah, black coffee here. Yeah, I had to have some coffee. We ran to town. We planted flowers all day yesterday in the yard, so I woke up this morning, felt like I'd been beat with the ugly stick. Pepsi, drinking chai tea. Those bags came, the 2 that I showed in the giveaway video, Gina, come from Amazon. One of them is a big crafty bag. And I don't, hold on a second. And I don't know the name of this one, but I did find it again on Amazon. Let me see, is there a name on the inside of it anywhere? Nope. But the other one is a big crafty bag. But this one, I don't know the name of it. It does not have a label or anything on it. But I love it. And pretty much all my stuff I get like this. I either get it from eBay, Etsy, or Amazon. So, but I know the bags came from Amazon. That's why I decided to do one on bags. That way, It could be worldwide because I could order it and let Amazon order it from their country and let Amazon handle the shipping of it. Hey, Miss Brenda. And it could be my internet because it's storming here, raining and everything. But so far, my little icon up there hasn't popped up that my internet is bad. So you working on set of summer top in bamboo universal yarn, bamboo pop. Hey, Glenda, that's going to be pretty. Welcome in, Connie. And Brenda, I have not, y'all. Y'all want to do it on live? Let's do it on live. I got some happy mail yesterday. I can't say it was my first ever happy mail, although I did. But I realized Dana with Creatively Created Crochet Triple C got me my bingo cage and stuff from when we play bingo. Now, if any of y'all want to go ahead and send me y'all's numbers, we'll be using the regular bingo numbers, 1 through 75. 5 numbers. You can go ahead and either send them to me by messages on Instagram or by email. I've already had a couple of people send them in. So if you want to go ahead and send me your numbers, we will play bingo on the 30th. But Miss Brenda sent me some happy mail. And I don't know what's in here. I did cut it open and I said, I'm going to wait. I did not look. So we finna see. Welcome in, Suzanne. How are you? And anybody else that I may have missed. So we fixing to see. And I'm going to let y'all take a peek first. So let's see what we have. Oh, I got a card. I got a card. We'll just do this on the live. It says thank you. And I got a little llama sticker. I just wanted to send you a little something to say thank you for your support and friendship. God bless you, Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Is this going to make me cry? Y'all know I'm just a bag of water. Welcome in, Debbie. How are you tonight? Well, you're always welcome here. And if any of y'all are content creators, drop CC in the link, and any of my mods will be happy to drop your link. Looks like Granny D might be the only one in the house. No, Brenda, she's buffering bad. But hey, that's not a problem. I can fix that. I can make y'all moderators. She sent me some of this Fair Owl Sutton yarn. Now I have enough for sure to make my pillow. I showed this in my last live. And I said that I was going to make a pillow, but I didn't think I was going to have enough. So I know for a fact I have enough now. So I have 2 of those. Yes, that's plenty to do my pillow. Oh, what is this? Brenda, Brenda, Brenda. You are going to make me cry. Welcome in, HD. How are you tonight? Oh my God, look. Oh, I love it. Y'all want to see, don't you? Welcome in, Sandra. How are you? My eyes are watering. Look. That is beautiful. Beautiful. And I know this was handmade by her husband because he does the woodwork. That is beautiful. And all the colors in the I'm speechless. And the butterfly is coordinated into the Butterfly Dreams crochet. I hope y'all can see that. Right, it is beautiful. Welcome in, Trisha. Native Wind, how are y'all doing tonight? Oh, Brenda. Hey, Kay's Crochet Haven, how are you? Yes, I love that. I'm going to have to find the perfect spot for that to sit where it can be seen. Put a light on it. Oh, I can put my hooks in the holes. Yeah. Actually, these are the ones that Brenda made me. Look. Perfect. Thank you, Sunita. There we go. And it will sit on my desk. That is beautiful. And they're all different size holes too, so they'll accommodate different size hooks. Beautiful. So if y'all need any good woodwork, and if y'all need a subscribe sign, her husband, he does the big ones and he does the little ones. And if y'all need some amazing hooks, just wait till tomorrow though to see if you want to see it. Because I have them over here. Y'all, that was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Brenda. If you still listening, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Priscilla. Have a good night, Priscilla. I know you have family night, so you leave me running, and I appreciate that. Thank you. This is your hook sets that will come like this, and your stitch markers from Veronica with Stills to Show Crochet and Shell. Still packaged up, and it has Brenda's card on them. So if y'all want anything else from her, her information will be on the card that you receive in your gift. And there it is right there if y'all want to write it down. You can find her on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as Brenda the Newbie Crocheter. Is there anyone else in the chat that is real good at dropping links and stuff? And I'll turn y'all into a moderator so y'all can help Granny D. If you're interested in being a moderator, let me know in the comment, and I will make you one so you can help drop those links, because we want to help everybody grow. Done, Daigo. It's done, Diane. I won't never forget your name, because my mother's name was Diana and everybody called her Diane. You should be blue now, Daigo. Yeah, Terry Priscilla just jumps on to let me know that she is running me. She has family night on Tuesday, so yeah, you know how, right. So again, if y'all want to join in on playing, it's going to be called Dream Go Bingo. You can start sending me your numbers now, and we will play the last Tuesday of every month. I already have my cage and everything put together, ready to go. Granny D, what you been working on today? You would, but need to learn how to drop links first. Not a problem. Welcome in, Deneen. Another one from Canada. For the bingo, yes, you will need to be present to win. Terry, 5 numbers. We're just gonna do the traditional way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 numbers. I usually go BINGO. Yeah, Dream Go Bingo. And there will be a prize or prizes. And any times any of y'all win a giveaway of mine, if you are allergic to a certain type of yarn, please let me know. Because I do have yarns with wool. Like I can't use alpaca. And I have some alpaca yarn here that I'm probably going to be doing in hey Christy, welcome in. And Granny D saying hey to Charlie. Truly, several people in my life that's semi-finalist in the drawing for those hooks and bags. Sure are. Welcome in, Mary. Mary, I got your numbers. Native Wind, the only thing you do is send me 5 numbers, 1 through 75. Be in my live on the last Tuesday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Keep up with your numbers. Of course, I'm gonna write them down. Now I'm not gonna go through all the numbers and circle them like Veronica over at Still Show Crochet and Shelf does. But if anybody hollers Dream Go, because that'll be the word that you have to do in order to bingo, I will verify the numbers. Suzanne, I don't want to limit it just to the US, but if it's someone like if you're in another country and you win, we can do an Amazon gift card. Right, and I cannot work with it. It I don't care how much percentage of alpaca is in that yarn, I'm gonna itch like I've been rolling in the grass all day. Yeah, just send me your numbers. You can send them by Instagram messages, Facebook Messenger, or through my email. So I've got quite a bit of yarn that I know I can't work with because it either itches me or breaks me out. I don't have any more Red Heart. I gave all that to Sandrine. Because it ended up being 6 boxes, and there was no way I could afford the shipping on that. And she was right here in Tuscaloosa, so. I can put my email in the chat. Or let me put it across the bottom as a banner. How about that? There we go. It's running across the screen at the bottom. Make sure if anybody picks up anybody, make sure y'all return the favor. 1 through 75. Yes. Numbers 1 through 75, 5 numbers. I know Veronica does 1 through 60 and 6 numbers. We're just going to do it the regular bingo way with 5 numbers, then 1 through 75. You love my accent? I'm country. Like the old saying goes, you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. That's me. But yes. It's okay, Brenda. I showed them and you had me crying over here with my gift. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Granny D, I love yours too. Granny D, there's something that Carolinians say that I have not heard you say. I don't hear you say yuns. Folks in the Carolinas don't say y'all. They say yuns come back now, you hear? Yes, Brenda, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And a perfect match for my hook set. Perfect match. I've been using them. I got them in my my whip caddy over there. Actually, it's not any whips in there right now. Oh, thank you, Mary. And I'm the same every day. I don't change. No, we say y'all around here. Well, in Asheville, North Carolina, everybody up there in Asheville, North Carolina, where I used to live, you say yuns. Yuns come back now. Good, Brenda. You still connected. Good. Liz, Diane sent you an email. You don't have any whips in your cat either? No, I don't either. I know one thing I do got to get busy doing. I got to crochet a St. Patty Day. Actually, I got to crochet a couple of them. St. Patty Day dish towel because I couldn't find any to cut in half and do the towel topper on. Which I do have a tutorial that's going to be coming up on that. I got some requests people wanted me to do. Welcome in, Sweet Tea. How are you, love? And I hope everybody has gotten their package that I mailed out last week. I know Granny D, Sweet Tea got theirs. Veronica got hers. Priscilla got hers. I haven't heard from Adele did get hers. Gina, did you get yours? I know Dana got hers. I'm just trying to make sure everybody got them. Because Dana scared me and said that hers said it was delivered in Michigan. And I'm like, oh, Lord. But I sent her the wrong tracking number. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody got mine. Yeah. And if I'd have known you loved Knit Crate as much as you do, Granny D, I'd have sent you the rest of this that I got in that package. Not saying that I'm not sending it. Sandra, the numbers would like a set of hooks from Brenda. Now, I don't know if you got in my giveaway that I was just doing where a channel that participated in the giveaway, meaning they did a video, and a subscriber has a chance to win a full set of hooks that range from, I can't remember, a 4.5, I want to say, is the smallest. I gotta find it. Yeah, It goes from a 4.5 to a 5 to a 5.5, a 6, and a 6.5. Complete hook set. Now, if you want to get with Brenda on getting a set, and you're familiar with Instagram, you can message her on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Uh-huh. Hey, Grandma. Mimi, how are you tonight? And I'll show these just so y'all can see what her hooks. Now, all of these sets, these sets are made with Susan Bate hooks. She does do them in other hooks because I know some people don't like the inline of a Susan Bates. But this is them. And she matched the colors. The colors match the hook color. So, I love them. Of course, I like Susan Bate hooks, especially when I'm working with a particular yarn, or if I'm doing a chain, a long chain, before moving on to the next stitch. It doesn't tend to slip as bad. Okay, Patsy, thank you for coming by. Susan Bates are your favorite? Yeah. So, actually, one of the people that participated, Brenda has put her link in her email in the chat, y'all. And that's what we do. I wanted to do that with other content creators that also make things and sell them, to help get them out there in the community, to let other people know what they're doing. And I'm gonna grab this and show y'all. Like I said, her husband does the woodworking, and this is the subscribe sign, and this is the big one. And I know I see on a lot of channels where people have actually crocheted the pillows and did it themselves. So this is the large one, and they have a small one, and it's over there. It's actually going to be done as a giveaway. And obviously her husband does stuff like this. Beautiful. And I know he did her one. Y'all go to her Instagram page, check her out, follow her. She's beautiful. And she does the hooks. Now the stitch markers come from Veronica Steals the Show Crochet and Shelf. Right, Sweet Tea, I have different hooks for different yarns too. I really want to find me some good ergonomic big hooks, but preferably in aluminum. I'm going to check and see what size the Susan Bates go up to. So, Brenda, be looking for an email, baby. If they come in the bigger sizes, I know they don't have a 7. Lord, sis Jeannie, I'm up in here, Lord. Welcome in, Joe. Welcome in. Bye, Mary. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's beautiful. The small one, let me grab it right quick. This is the small one. Just as beautiful, just as bright. You can see it sitting back there real good and everything. I'm actually going to do this one in a giveaway. And it may be one of my bingo nights. Hey, sis Jeannie. Hey, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Granny do. We got to. We got to. Brenda said, Lord, hi, Joe and Dana. I don't know yet, Joe. I've got to, I still got mine to do. So I'm probably going to stay on here probably till about 9 o'clock tonight. And then I'm going to jump off. Got to help get them out there. That's just like I'm going to get with Sis Dana for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Then I'm going to wait probably about a week or two after this one ends to get with her on one of her patterns. And I provide the yarn. So, and I'm going to let her choose which pattern. That'll help get her out there. Not that she needs help, but you know. Because Dana is awesome either way it goes. Oh, Dana, are you gonna talk about your interview on your live tonight? Or you can't talk about it right now? Good night, Native Wind. Thank you for coming in. I'm on every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. I was a little scared tonight because they're closing the schools down around here tomorrow for tornadic weather. Yeah, that's my goal for bingos, is to help other content creators that make things. Like one might end up being a Billy bag from Billy the Crafty Floridian. 1 month it might be a bag from Ella with no catchy name. 1 month it might be a bag from T Doddles. Never know. Because like I said last time, we're gonna buy yarn regardless. So we're gonna support the yarn stores and everything online, big box stores, whatever. We're gonna support them either way it goes. So my goal is to get other people out there. Good night, Sandra. Have a good night. So I don't know what the thumbs are looking like. Oh, we good on thumbs, aren't we? Hee hee. So, of course, you can send me a bag. Anybody that does anything that wants to, that you do, and you want to send stuff for a giveaway, when I get it, I'll actually do a Happy Mail video on it. That will help get you out there. And then it'll be showcased on the, I will show it on the live, on the Tuesday live before the bingo. But that's my goal, is to support more channels that create different things. Hi, Esmeralda. How are you? That's God Rocks 2107. Welcome in, darling. Welcome in. And Daigo says, Grandma Gina, we need to talk. It's pronounced Gina, G-I-N-Y. Welcome in, Sandrine. There goes my bestie. Yes, the yarn for my pillow. I had got 4 of these in Mary Maxim mystery box. And I said, I love it. This yarn crochets up so good, but let me tell you, if you got to frog it, you might, if you come up on a hang up, you might as well cut it right there and try to work it out, because this yarn tears so easy. Easy. I took that cablet to another level. I was going to put it on and have it on for the live, But my husband and I, because he's at home this week, which I'm glad he is, because we're supposed to be getting some bad weather tomorrow. Well, sometime tonight. It's been raining here all day and thundering and lightning. Welcome in, Miss Sylvia Olivo. How are you? Oh, thank you. I can get any colored zippered or not. And I showed this in one of my lives of the pillow that I was working on. I said, well, I'm not going to have enough. But now I do, thanks to my sweet Brenda. And for those that missed, Brenda also sent this. Isn't that beautiful? This had me in tears, y'all. And it will hold my lovely hooks that she made. Look. Beautiful. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. I cried. She is so sweet. Yes, Brother Joe, Granny with the cheese is up in here, Lord. He seated you, Granny D. Yeah, that's the reason why Dana hadn't sent you no pictures in the sun, because it's been raining and everything. So I actually have another one in the makes behind my computer right there. Well, it's actually sitting in front of me, but it's, yeah, have another one in the makes, and that one I'm using carrying skinny cakes. Read Gina's comments up a little bit further. All right, let me go back and see what I missed, y'all. All right. What are you, when you say you'll put I want at Dream Go Bingo if you want, what does that mean? If whoever wins and it's your bag, you'll send it to them, or right here? Hey, Marshall, I missed you. How are you doing? Yeah, it don't matter to me about the bag. Oh, you can put any saying on the bag. That's what you're talking about. I want it, Dream Go Bingo. That's fine with me. Do we pick one number for each letter in the big? Yes, yes, yes. One letter. Well, it really doesn't matter if you pick one letter or not. One number per letter. It doesn't matter. If you want to pick two, hold on a second. You just need 5 numbers. And if you want to pick 2 numbers from 1 through 15, that's fine. And pick 3 of the other numbers, that's fine. Whatever numbers you want, that will be fine. Let's see. But Gina, just email me and we'll get together more on that. But that's fine by me. I'm not hard to please. What does Liz need Kleenex for? Oh, what Daigo done? Welcome in, Michelle. That's okay. Hey, you finished your hot pad, the houndstooth one? I'm going to have to let you come up and show it because you are the houndstooth queen. Sweet tea, we're going to call it Dream Go. Dream Go Bingo. Okay, Lou. We'll see you later. Thank you for coming in, even though you were lurking. Appreciate it. Oh, you scared? You scared your husband. And Joe's saying, "Hey, Liz." Yeah, just send me an email, Gina. She had Dolly do a happy birthday song to me. Oh, I know, Brother Joe. We came up with that. Yeah, we're gonna do Dream Go. Um, hey, David, how are you? Howdy. So it's gonna be Dream Go Bingo. I don't want people to think they fixing to come over here and we're gonna go into some kind of dream or something. And Connie says, "Hey, howdy, David." And Jolene says, "Hi, David." But yeah, says Dana and Brother Joe's already got me the bingo set up, so we're gonna be doing that. And next week, I'm gonna have some stuff that we're gonna have some crochet history going on. When we're gonna start playing DreamWorks, it will be the last Tuesday of the month. Sweet tea. Your howdy put me in mind of Minnie Pearl. Hey, I used to watch that. Howdy. Hey, opera fella. Oh, hey, opera feller. Claptrap, welcome in. Hello, David. And if I've missed you, I do apologize. I am sorry. And Sis Dana is saying, "Hey, sweet tea." Right, they might think I can read their dreams. We've been watching Charmed about the witches. I wish I could do some of the stuff they do. Welcome in, Charlene Crochet Corner. How are you doing tonight? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Miss Cindy. Yeehaw! Right. I grew up on hee haw too. Wait, hold on. Did I miss some? Yeah, Dolly Parton she's one of the best older ones out there. I used to love hearing her and Kenny Rogers sing together. You still in the hospital, but a little better? Yeah. Hee haw and Lawrence Welk. Is it any wonder I've been confused all my life? Welcome in, Miss Debbie Johnson. How are you tonight? I love playing Blingo and Bingo, and now Dream Go Bingo. That's right, sweet tea. That's what I was saying. Charlie does bingo. Veronica does blingo. So I've got to come up with something else. And we came up with Dream Go. And Sweet Tea says hi at Cindy and Big G. Hee David. Granny D says Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. That's right. I used to go to Operaland almost every week. Lord. What's on my model? Grandma Eula is wearing Dana with Creatively Created Crochet, Triple C, and JoSho, probably what a lot of people know her as. New pattern that she released today, and I can never get my fingers right, y'all, called the Aaron's Capelet. Beautiful, beautiful pattern, easy to work up, and it has a real nice edging on the bottom of it. It's beautiful, and I use Lion Brand cupcake yarn, which did not bother me. That is what Grandma Eula is wearing. I named her after my grandmother since she taught me how to crochet. Bada bingo. Ah, oh, Miss Cindy, I like that. Bada. Bada bingo. Bada bada bing bing. Claptrap is just speaking to anyone that she has not yet mentioned. I can tell you what color it is. Let me grab it. And I used one cake and just a little bit more in another one. It's called Clown Car. And I'm a clown. Lion Brand Cupcake. And it's the medium weight number 3, and it was 590 yards, and I had 2 cakes, and this is what I have left in one. So, and I actually cut the yellow out of it, and it's right here because I wanted my trim. I finished off with the purple and then went to the yellow. So, yep. Okay, Suzanne. Gotta go check on your niece's name is Jolene. A Discovery of Witches is a good show to watch. There are 2 seasons. Each episode is about 50 minutes, 1 hour. Yeah, we like watching Charm. We record them. Okay, Liz, I'll check and see. Crocheting with Leanne just became a grandma again to a healthy baby boy. Congratulations. Okay, Miss Glenda, I'll look for them and I'll go ahead. I've got a notebook that I'm keeping up with them in, and I'll go ahead and write them down. My mannequin is called Lady Jane Grey because she lost her head by accident at birth. Is it on Etsy? No, Charlene, it's on Ravelry. Sis Dana, if you in here, drop your Ravelry link for your Aaron's Capelet pattern. Hey, Robin, I'm doing fine. Everybody else seems to be doing good tonight. Yeah, I'd actually started making it with that Karen Skinny Cake. And being that it's getting springtime and summertime, those colors of that cake just wasn't doing it for me. So I switched over to the cupcake. But I'm going to finish that one. It's still beautiful, but it's like blues, like not blues, like a purple color with some greens and stuff. Bestie, thanks for your order. Sandrine, you talking to me? I ordered something. Yes, congratulations, Leanne. Well, my mannequin didn't come with a head. I got a Spellbound to go see. Okay, Miss Charlene, the link to Dana's pattern that Grandma Eula is wearing is in the link in the go what I ordered. I don't remember. And Robin's just speaking to Marshall, Liz, and Daigo, Dana, and Granny D. Karen Cotton Cakes. I've been asking around about cottons for summer wearables. Karen Cotton Cakes makes a beautiful. I'm actually working on set a summer top too. And I'm using Karen Cotton Cake. I'm gonna get it and show it to you, David. Oh, hold on. Everything's just normally within arm reach, but sometimes I have to get up. Now, the Karen Cotton Cake is 60-40. It's 60 cotton and 40% acrylic. And they do come in different colors. This one is Amethyst Sky, which is the same thing I'm using for Setta's top. And this is what I've gotten on it so far. Right here. It works up really good. Now, it is classified as a 4-weight, but it's flirting with a 3. It's not your bigger 4-weights. Depends on what you want to pay for cotton yarn. So, but this is set a summer top here that I'm working on. I saw where somebody else said they was working on it. I can show you a picture of it. It's a pay for pattern. Right. Is it going to focus? Right there. So, I got to get that one finished. That'll be my first wearable using the Karen Cotton Cakes, David. I have made a wearable out of the Comfy Cotton. Oh, you want it free? Welcome in, Miss Tina with Kraus by the Rose. How are you? Oh, Bag of Day popped in on David's live. You never know who's watching and lurking. And you never know who might pop in on yours one day. I'm going back upside to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, Daigo, Robin, Marcel, all of them are speaking. Daigo says, be right back. You love it working on hubby's lap gown with it, with the Karen Cotton Cakes. Oh, Sandrine, it might have did that because I did create an account in order to see everything y'all had on there. But I do have some stuff in my cart. I just hadn't hit that order button yet, but I'm going to. Welcome in, Katrina's Crochet World. How are you? I think a lot of people lurk on lives. I'm with you, Granny D. But the way YouTube is now, if you're lurking and you don't comment, it don't count. So if you're lurking, just say hey. I'm here. Welcome in, Angela with Angels Dragonfly Crochet and Things. How are y'all? Y'all know I didn't realize it was a lot of people out there with butterfly or dragonfly or anything like that that does the same thing we do. Oh, that was sweet, David. Yep. My email is scrolling at the bottom of the screen for anyone who wants to go ahead and send bingo numbers for bingo, Dream Go Bingo on the 30th of this month. If you're lurking and you know it, clap your hands. What color cupcake did I use, Dana? Clown car. Clown car is the colorway. I know, that's why I love David, because David has you cracking up. No, Sunita, from what people have been saying in other lives, if you just click on the live and watch without commenting, those watch things don't, I guess your watch hours, your watch time, whatever, it does not count. Leah says she clapped her hands. Yes, so it doesn't count. And then I heard that YouTube's fixing to be doing another big purge. So that's why if I hit a milestone, I'll wait a little while, because I may go to bed, just say I might go to bed with 1,700 subscribers tonight and wake up in the morning and have 1,600 and something. Okay, Karen. And Kay's Crochet Haven is clapping. And Miss Tina speaking again and says, hey, y'all, that's insane, I know. But it's just amazing that we put in all the work and YouTube can just take it away from us just like that for any reason without any explanation. They don't have to explain it to me. Right, David, they do. They keep changing the game. Because when I first started YouTube, you only had to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. Then they went to that 4,000 watch hours. So I'm getting there. I'll get there. Yeah. I've got too many whips to even think about. I could just any, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do I want to work on? Nobody knows. Right. And another thing I discovered last night, I kept wondering why I wasn't getting my notifications. I was on Dana's live last night. My notification bell was turned off. And I know I didn't do it. Welcome in, Natural Nene 61. How are you tonight? Right. And because some people don't comment on other people's videos, even though they comment on their videos. So if I comment on your videos and you won't comment on mine, they need to purge me from your video. Usually, I may not always comment, but I'm always hit that thumbs up button. I'm going to watch your video and I'm going to give you a thumbs up, but I may not always comment. Right, David, and because I've been getting a lot of other notifications and stuff like that. But welcome in, Sarah. How are you tonight? But not and I kept wondering why, but I hit my reminder, and that was why, because my notification bell was turned off for Dana and them. Sarah's little crochet corner of the world is in the house. But yeah. Y'all, I got the not the Addy knitting machine, the Centro and the 40 needle and the 48 or 46, ever how many needles I have. And my grandbaby gets off the bus at the house every day. Has anyone seen your unicorn? I have not, Angela, but I will go check it out. Yes, lots of accounts you threw yarn at didn't catch. Yeah, some of them don't. You didn't miss a lot, Daigo. Right, and they look. I think they only target people with so many subscribers, but I'm gonna tell you why. My husband, of course, he's subscribed to a lot of y'all, but it never purges him. And the channels that he subscribes to, it never purges him from their channels or never kicks him out or anything on it. And he watches the videos, he never comments. He does hit the like button or whatever, but he never comments on anything, and he watches those videos. So, but he don't have any subscribers. So I think they targeting the people who really love to do YouTube. And he don't have no videos. So I guess they not worried about him making money. I'm drinking coffee and my lipstick stained Parlez-vous crochet cup yarn, glorious yarn. She's trying to catch her yarn like a cat. Yeah. Love, LUV. Diane is saying, I loved it, Angela. Sarah's Little Crochet Corner of the World is saying, hi, Liz and Sunita. It's LUV, love, everything, crochet at gmail.com. I should have did love everything yarn related. Surely there are different levels for those. Yes, I think you're right. If you're trying to make money, then that's the way of keeping you from making the kind of money you would like to be making. Well, I'm not expecting, I don't want to get rich, but it would be nice to get something back. Surely there are different levels for those who are monetized, and if you approach one of those levels, they'll look closely to see if they can find a way to avoid paying a few thousands of a cent. Right. Right. That's and it's ridiculous. If you didn't want to pay people for using YouTube, you should have never started it. Just my opinion, folks. Sanita says, Sandrine, hi, love. Sarah says, hi, Sandrine. Welcome in, Evelyn. How are you? It's fine. You're new. Everyone here is welcome as long as you keep it clean, sweet, and no rudeness, meanness, bullying, or anything like that. So far, we've been good. We don't do trolls. We don't do bullying. And I'll have an update for y'all. I might do a video. Friday, I go to the dentist. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Everybody is welcome here. Right, they get to make the rules. Or if you work for yourself, you get to make the rules. Get to bend them too. That's right. Be sweet, don't be ugly. In Granny D voice. And what? When I got that package in the mail yesterday, I messaged Brenda and I said, Brenda, Brenda, in V voice, in Veronica's voice. All right. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Like my mama used to say all the time, when you talk like that, you're ugly. Yeah, I'll never forget. I was little. I can't remember how old I was, but I can remember it. I was with my grandma, and we was in the store, and somebody said something to me that required a yes ma'am or no ma'am answer, and I said yes. Next thing I knew, I had been back. My grandma hit me with the back of her hand in my mouth. I looked at my girl. I said, "Grandma, why you hit me in my mouth?" She said, "'Cause your butt didn't say it. Your mouth did." So I always made sure when I spoke with someone older that I said yes ma'am and no ma'am. It's just like a lot of people on here that I think or assume are older than me. I refer to them as Miss, Mrs., Mr., or anything like that. And I bet they wonder, why is she doing that? That's how I was raised. Don't want to get too many hits in the mouth. And if she was alive today, I'd tell her, that's why my gap's so big, Grandma. That time you hit me in my mouth. You knocked my teeth back. Oh, she was. She was wonderful. I miss her so much. She was 83 when she passed. Southern respect if I didn't use right. It wasn't none of this. Well, I can't whip my kids now because DHR come take them away from me. Shoot. Back then, you got your butt toe up. And they love going to get them big old long switches. Woo. Don't let them twist them up. Right. Right. Well, I always like to say, in order to get respect, you got to give it. My mama was the world's worst on pinching. She would pinch us and had switches in the corner of the church. When you first walked through the church doors, the bathrooms, the women's was on the left and the men's was on the right. And before you went into the church doors, my mama had switches in the corner. Welcome in, Elizabeth. How are you tonight? What a blessing to have her for so long. I lost my mother when she was 7. Now, Jolene, I lost my mom when she was 65. 65. My mom passed away in 2013. My grandmother passed away in 2004, and she was 83. When my son was about 3, we were in a store and we walked by a lady and he said, "Excuse me, sir." And I said, "No, she's a ma'am." The lady didn't mind because he used his right. Oh God, I used to go get the littlest, which it was in the world. and I stopped doing that because I soon realized they had some big ones waiting on me. Right. That's sweet. I would have took the yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, these kids now, they don't have no respect for nobody. Right, Teresa. That's the same thing I was taught. If you don't have anything nice to say about somebody, just keep your mouth closed. I was born and raised in Kansas, but lived in Florida for a while and still use some of the words and phrases I learned there. I also have friends from Alabama and talk like them when I am with them. Right. I'm from Alabama. My grandma was a hoot. Hoo hoo. So funny. Sure do miss her and her. I know I miss everything about my grandparents. I think my grandparents had read too much Dr. Spock. They would always sit me down and have a rational discussion about why they were about to whoop the tar out of me. They can't even keep their pants right. Welcome back, Shonda. Right, my boys growing up, you was gonna have my kids didn't wear uniforms in school, but we pretty much put them in uniform because they wore polo shirts and khaki pants. And they had to have a belt on. And my boys would, of course, kids are going to be kids and they're going to do things when they get away from their parents. They would go to school and take the belt off and want to sag their pants. Well, they messed around and forgot to put that belt back on before they got off that bus. They came through that door. And when my husband seen it, he politely grabbed them by the pants, pulled them up, and took the belt out the book bag and showed them where it was supposed to go. Right, no interruptions. That's good, Elizabeth. I say all the time that's what's wrong with the schools now. They done took, because when I went to school, the teachers could paddle you. And they could paddle you in front of the classroom, or they could take you outside the door, and they could paddle you outside in the hallway. And they always had a witness. Now, you better not put your hands on my child. Honey, I was the school nurse at our local high school that my kids graduated from, and the elementary school. Because they was close together. And that's the reason why I hated that job, was because of the kids. There's Veronica in the house. Hi, Veronica. Welcome in. Because those kids, it wasn't so much dealing with the kids as it was dealing with the parents. Bye, Trisha. Thank you for coming in. Right, David. They want the schools to act as parents without any power to act like parents. Joe, I will too. I will too. That's just like today, our neighbors came, pulled in the driveway, and I thought it was my husband's. Well, it's our neighbor, but I referred to him as my husband. I said, "There go your neighbor, the male," but it was his wife and his sister-in-law. And I'm like, He went to the door, but the grandbaby was beating him. He said, "Girl, if you don't get your butt over there somewhere and sit down, because we don't do that." And he went to the door and he said, "Oh no, they for you." That's Kim and Miss Ola. I said, "Oh, okay." So I went out there. They were taking up a donation. One of our neighbors, that went to school with our oldest kids, got shot and killed in Detroit. And he didn't have any insurance. So they were taking up donations trying to get his body sent back to Alabama. And his mom's he's not but 32 and his mom has passed. So I'd get a woman if I acted a button in school. Right. And that's what's wrong with the kids today. If we got in trouble at school, you best believe we was getting in trouble when we got home. Oh, I don't do bad kids either. Right. Right, Granny D. Oh, yeah, that's right. You was a school teacher, wasn't you? So you had to deal with those parents too. And what makes it so bad? You even had to deal with them with darn kindergartners. Lord, David, I don't know what I would have did in that situation. I probably would have told them, well, you take your privileged brats and go on and get them a secretary then. Maybe she can do their education for them. Welcome in, Yarn Moods. Yes, yes, yes. Right, it's young. It was, their mom probably passed away in 2000. Henry he was still in school. He was still in high school, so it's been a while. It was just four boys, and he was in Detroit with his oldest brother. He has a brother here in Selma, and then he has one in Ohio. So it was sad. Um, so we trying to help the family out and everything, and do a donation to help get his body transported to Alabama. Oh, I do too. If you don't want your child whooped, and we tell our kids, if you don't want us disciplining them grandbabies, don't bring them to us. Because what they do at your house, they not finna do at mine. Hi, Brett's Worship Channel. How are you tonight? Welcome in. Well, Katrina, thank you for being here. And don't worry about that, baby. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry yourself about that. Welcome in, Lynn Como. And if I missed you, I do apologize. Seeing grandparents, Lord have mercy. Yeah, my grandkids act a certain way at their house, but when they come here, they know what they can get away with and what they cannot get away with. My husband bad about throwing his house shoe at them. He'll tell them to do something, and if they ignore him, he'll say it one more time. He ain't saying nothing that third time. He's throwing that house shoe. Welcome in, Consuela. How are you tonight? So, yeah. But, you raise a child in the way it should go. But when they get out there in them streets and peer pressure, oh my God. Peer pressure is awful. Yeah. You like to crochet, but you ran out of yarn. I do that. I've ran out of a particular yarn. I had to get some more of it too. So, Sandrine, Liz says Sandrine with a question mark. I guess she has a question. Aunts and uncle could chastise you as well. Honey, my grandma and papa had me scared to death. Grandma had me scared of boys till I realized what she was doing. And my granddaddy, once the little girls reached a certain age, he didn't believe in you got a kiss on the cheek. Yeah. What I like to refer to it, a lot of the kids that get in trouble at school are actually bullies. Then you have to deal with their bullified parents because that's all they do. It goes back to just like what was put in there about the privileged that David said about being privileged. All that little talk like that. Right, Sarah. I agree with that. They need to have a respect for elders and understanding of when not to. Right. Um Oh, yeah, Shonda. Yeah, that's how my grandfather was. Once you reached a certain age, you didn't sit in no man's lap. You didn't kiss him in the mouth. You got a kiss on the cheek. Um, Lipped off my uncle once. If he had a change of clothes, he would have gone into the lake. Well, another kid did the same thing to my uncle. Needless to say, uncle asked the parents. Kid went into the water. Right, yarn moves. It's all about respect. My one of our couple of our children said we ran an authoritarian household. And they wasn't gonna have one like that. Um, and they're not because some of their kids tell them what to do. Not gonna happen at Nana house. You will not come over here and tell me what to do. And like I raised my kids, when you get big enough that you feel like you want to do this at me, or you want to do this, I'm not gonna treat you like my child. I'm gonna treat you like the grown person you approaching me as. What I'm gonna look like coming at you with a belt. I'm coming at you with these. Right, David, but children have to be taught the way of the world. And you right, Diane. Kids are having kids, but that just didn't start today. But we have to teach the kids the way of the world to try to curtail any confusion that they may have. Um, because remember, kids are taught. Kids aren't born with anything other than their senses. They have to be taught the way of life. Right? Well, true enough, David. You got to have a parent that understands the way of the world in order to teach a child the way of the world. You do have to do that. But it's just they just have to be taught the way of the world to the best of the ability. And it needs to go back the way it was when I was growing up, where it took a village to raise a child. If my children went across the road to the neighbor's house and they did something wrong, my neighbor had all the right in the world to discipline my child on the spot. And trust and believe when my child got home, my child would be in trouble again. That is a lot wrong with the kids today because the communities are no longer raising everybody's children. Now we look out for everybody around here, where my little community that I'm in. My husband and I are actually the youngest ones in here. But we all look out for each other. And when our kids were growing up and our neighbors' kids was growing up, we all looked out for each other's children. Um, just like my neighbor's son came over here and stayed one day, and he told me I couldn't whoop him. I said, let me tell you one thing. While you in my house, if you do anything that you need a butt whooping for, you gonna get it, and I will tell your mom and daddy myself. Right, right, Katrina. You have to build the right foundation for them. Right, and I don't believe in if you're in town, because when mine was little, mine acted up in the store. They probably got pinched, or they probably got took to the bathroom. I don't believe in you. It doesn't do any good for a child to act up, whether in public or at home, and you say, well, you just wait till I get done cooking and I'm going to tear your butt up. There's no need in doing it, because by the time you get around to whooping that child's done forgot all about what he's getting a whooping for. You can remind him all you want to, but you just wasted your energy and your breath. You got to discipline when the problem arises. Right, Yarn Moods. We might not know, and we don't. Children, when children are born, you're not given a book that tells you how to raise them. The only book you have that gives you any guidance on how to raise them is the Holy Bible. And the Bible says, spare the rod and spoil the child. Welcome in, Biba Designs. How are you tonight? You know, a lot of people, my oldest granddaughter, I had her from the time she was 9 months till she was 2.5. And then I've had her back a couple of times. And the things that we instilled in her in the time frame that we had her, she still has it in her today, and she will soon be 9. And she knows that Grandma and Papa don't play. We love them. And our kids don't understand why they want to be with us so much. Children actually want to be disciplined, y'all. They want to be disciplined in the right way. And my daughter now will say, all right, you keep on. I'm going to send you down there with your grandma and your papa. Well, you don't tell her that, because she's going to keep doing what she's doing, because she really thinks she's coming back to our house. So, and a lot of people say, oh, I'll send you to, everybody called me Mama Smiley in the neighborhood. I'll send you to Mama Smiley house. She'll get you straight. Oh, see, Robin, me and him both would have been coming out. I'd have left my buggy where it was sitting. Me and him both would have been coming out the store by his hair, his ears, whatever I could grab, or anything. All right. I was like, no. Yeah, he'd have been coming out of Walmart unwilling, kicking and screaming. But I promise you, I would have won that fight. That's just like, our youngest daughter had to be about 4 years old. And we was in the toy section, and she loved books at 4. And she wanted to see a book that was on the shelf. She was sitting in the buggy. So we got the book off the shelf and gave it to her. It was a Minnie Mouse book. And she was sitting there looking at it and everything. Don't think she did it intentionally. But anyway, she ended up, the book ended up in the bottom of the buggy, and she ended up sitting on the book. And we didn't know until we got to the car. And just to teach her a lesson, I explained to her that we don't take things that don't belong to us. And her and I both went back in Walmart, and she turned the book back into them, and she told them that she was sorry. And she's never done anything like that since then. Right, Diane, you're right. CPS does act first and then call and then investigate. Yeah. And two, you got to keep, well, If he was 10 or 11 and cussing his mom out, one thing that would pop to my mind is, what kind of environment is he living in? Right. There's a difference between discipline and abuse. It definitely is a difference. Right. It doesn't matter. Well, from my understanding, the HR says you're allowed to discipline your children with a belt on their bottom only. If they see marks anywhere else on the body, then that could be considered abuse. And I'm speaking of DHR in the state of Alabama. So I guess if your child is wild when you're whooping them and you can't control where you hit them, you just don't whip them. I'd make mine get between my legs, and I'd put one leg over their legs and make them bend over so they couldn't move. Right. And he might only be doing what he sees his the male role model in the family doing. The male role model in the family might be cussing his mom out all the time, so he thinks it's okay to do it. And see, David, you have to be careful with stuff like that now too, because okay, Quilty. Thank you for coming in. You can't just approach people now, because you approach something like that now, the parent might turn on you. Right, you can't hit them on the head. You can whoop them with a belt only and on the bottom, according to DHR. I guess my grandmother missed that memo when she backslapped me in my mouth. So, yeah, you have to be careful nowadays how you approach anybody. Right, your hand. Well, when my grandkids was coming up, well, my kids too, I have what I call whatnots all over my house now that I've had since before my kids was born. And everybody used to wonder, well, how do you keep them from bothering it? I taught them was touch me nots. Don't touch. And even when they was little and they wanted, welcome in, Affordably Crafty, how are you tonight? Right. Right, Bonnie. Sometimes taking stuff away from them don't work too good. But even when they were little and they would want to mess with my stuff, I would go up to them and put my hand over theirs, and I act like I was getting on to them, but I wasn't hitting them. I was hitting myself, but it worked. And I would tell them, no, touch me not. Editing videos, yeah. We fixing to get ready to get off at 9, because Dana and Joe will be coming on at 10 Eastern Standard Time. And I've got to do my video for my semifinalists, get it uploaded. And tomorrow I'll pick the final. Winners for the hooks and the bag. It'll be 4. Be 1 channel for the hook, 1 channel for the bag, and 1 subscriber for the hook, 1 subscriber for the bag. Yeah, mine don't, and my grandkids either. That's a good idea though, Bonnie. You can't, well, I don't know how old your children are, but it may have worked back then. Affordably Crafty has 6 giveaways open on her channel right now, currently. Can anybody drop her link so other people can go check them out? Now, one thing I did do, I taught all my kids, even my boys, how to clean. Sweet Tea, what you talking about? You're not in the drawing yet. For semi-finalists. Kim, I'm going to have to go over there and check it out. Yeah. Sweet Tea or Granny D, will y'all drop Kim's link so people can go over there and check her giveaways out? Don't just go check her giveaways out, guys. Y'all make sure to, if you're not subscribed to her, subscribe to her. Leave a comment, hit the like button, become part of her family. Diane dropped it. There it goes. That is Kim with Affordably Crafty's link right there. Y'all go check her channel out. Winners drawn live March the 19th, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Crochetversary live. Okay. Let me write that down. The 19th is Friday. I should be able to get in on that one for a little while, since I don't have to get up early on Saturdays. And Gina says she's waiting for the party on Friday. Kim? And Kim David says to be sure to check out his shout out Saturday video. And David said he's planning on being there. Kim, make sure you have lots of champagne. Granny D said Daigo got to it before her. Yes. And Veronica says, hi, Teresa. If anyone's in the chat that has a YouTube channel that also does different crafts, send me an email and let me know what it is. And if you got an Etsy page or Ravelry or anything like that, let me know. If it's patterns, that's fine. Pattern stitch markers. Veronica, I already know you do stitch markers. Anything like that, y'all send me an email and let me know. And let me know what your Etsy page is, your Ravelry, and all of that. Congratulations, Robin, and happy anniversary. My husband and I will be celebrating. Lord have mercy. We will be celebrating our 23rd anniversary in November. Okay, Stitch March project bags and packs. Do you have an Etsy or Ravelry page? And I will tell you why I'm asking that question, Kim. All right, Sunita making blue hats. Thank you for coming in. You were the first one here. Yeah, 6 a.m. does come way too fast. Okay, Ravelry. Are you on there as Affordably Crafty? And the reason I'm asking is because I'm going to be doing Dream Go Bingo at the last Tuesday of every month, and I want to utilize content creators that also do other crafts for my giveaways. So, and Sunita says she's going. So Kim, she's telling you to have a great night. Gina, 19th married plus 8 before. Yes. Okay, Kim, I'll look for the email. My email is scrolling across the screen at the bottom. Angela, you have project bags. Okay. Send me an email. Be yourself with Jane. Okay. Yeah, it can be jewelry too, because I'm planning on getting with Sandrine to do some jewelry. Okay, Granny D. Thank you, honey. I love you. On your Facebook group. I'll definitely check that out. And Diane just dropped David's link. If anybody in here don't have him, make sure to go check him out. He's a hoot, and I love him. He is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Affordably Crafty does project bags, and Angela from Angel's Dragonfly. Okay, hold on a second. There you go. Angela from Angel's Dragonfly Crochet and Things does project bags. She has hers on Etsy. And Kim does bags and Affordably Crafty. Kim with Affordably Crafty does bags. Let me get back to hers. And she says she has other items on her Be Yourself with Jane says she has bracelets. Here we go. Kim with Affordably Crafty does stitch markers, project bags, and patterns. So, see, I didn't even know those ladies did all that stuff. So, that's why it's good to have lives and chit-chat and get to know everybody, right? And you see I got my pencil. I'm not left-handed, though. So we can check everybody out. And Gina, Crafty Grandma, Gina, she does bags as well. So I want to support those like that in my once a month giveaways. I wanted to at least do a giveaway once a month. I know Miss Billy with the Crafty Floridian, she does one based on the number of views or comments or stuff like that. So I want to do something a little different. And because we're a small business, we own our own trucking company, I wanted to support other small businesses. And what better way to do it than to find the crafty ones? Elizabeth, everybody loves project bags. I have several of Miss Billy's. I have T-Doddles. Actually, it could be one of her mini maker bags that y'all get in a giveaway. And mine are still in the car. And I'll have them in here for the next live and show y'all. Sandrine has dropped her paparazzi link. She does paparazzi jewelry. So, Gina, you can do t-shirts also. Yeah, my daughter does Cricut stuff with the shirts and stuff. She actually did this shirt that I'm wearing now, but we're changing it up. It's actually going to look like, my shirts are going to start looking like this. And she did these. So you could get a Notion pouch from me. And she did all of them in different colors. So that's what my shirts are going to start looking like. Right there. She had the time to do a Cricut, so we invested. Angela, yes, I ended up getting, and I got to finish them, but I want to find some, I got to go to the hair store and get some smaller hoops to do some smaller because I don't have a neck. I have one, but it's hid by all that cushion I got. I got the kit from Parlez-Vous Crochet. And I love doing them too. I've actually made one. I got to finish the second one. I hadn't finished it yet. But I love it. So see, Dana represented her on her channel and I went and checked her out. You love your bag I sent to you. Did I send you one like I just showed Veronica? I'm missing quite a few, so I don't know who I sent them to. Yeah, I love the thread earrings. And I have plenty of crochet thread. I mean, I look good in it. It's just, I wouldn't be able to talk on the phone. So I'm going to go to the hair store and get me some smaller hoops. And some that would be either stainless steel or surgical. Because I can't wear, if I put this in my ear within 5 minutes, I'm having to take it out. Oh, good, Veronica. I'm glad you did. Did you like the yarn I sent you? I didn't know if you'd ever had that yarn or not. That's the only thing about sending yarn to people. Rainbow colors. She adores it. You found that in a thread? The rainbow color in a thread, Angela? My daughter does those notion pouches. Maybe next Tuesday I'll get her to come up. I'll get her to come on and I'll put her on the screen with us. Yes, Elizabeth, that is the Erin Capelet by Dana. Yes. Thank you, Veronica. Now, these bags she got from Michael's or Joann's. It come 3 in a pack. Okay, send me the link. But yeah, she got these from Joann's, even the black ones. And she didn't bring all of them to me. She found another set of them at her house. But I love the black ones. I love how the design comes up. And then this is glitter vinyl. So 1 month it might be one of my shirts. I just would have to find out your size. Could be a shirt and it could be a notion bag for a giveaway. And that what I would do is just send the information to her, your shirt size, what color you wanted, and she would get it. Thank you, Wendy. I know, Elizabeth, it was named after you. I love the design. Yeah, she's learning a lot that she can do with the Cricut. Elizabeth, you don't have to purchase one, darling. Send me an email with your address and I will send it to you. Yeah, I love them. Yeah, the black ones are gorgeous. Yeah, Dana, and for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway, I'm going to do, I'm going to let her pick the pattern this time. But I'm going to provide the yarn. So whatever pattern Dana picks, then I'm going to provide the yarn for that pattern. Okay, Elizabeth. Just shoot me an email and we'll get together on it. So, um, yeah, just send me an email and we'll get together on it. Right. And I saw Amazon has a book on the Cricut that'll learn all the stuff for Cricut, but she watches YouTube videos. So, but she does real good. She actually sent me a picture of some birthday shirts she's doing. And she sent it to me and asked me what did I think. And that's the design that they went for. And those are the tiles that I did for her kitchen. That I didn't have to show. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the way you see me tonight is the way you'll see me next time. I don't change. Like I say, I am who I am. And I ain't when I can't. So, but yeah, she does good with the Cricut. She really does. Um, she's done a lot. She's gotten a lot of business from doing it. And I'm not hard to please at all. And she sends me everything she does for me and asks me, well, what do you think about this? Hey, whatever. I love it. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. You know what? I asked my mama one day, I said, Mama, who's my daddy? She said, Jeannie, what you mean? I said, who is my daddy, Mom? She said, Jerry Simmons is your daddy. I said, he can't be. She said, why you say that? I said, because I'm the only one in the family with green eyes, and I'm the only one in the family with a gap. Because Mom had brown eyes, my daddy has blue eyes. I guess brown and blue mixed together determined they wanted to make green, but it's four of us, and I'm the only one with green eyes, and the only one with a gap. I do, Marshall, I do cut my towels in half. I'm actually working on a tutorial because the towel topper that I use is using the hag stitch. Right, Robin. That's how I am. But I use the hag stitch that the yarn hag Ryan created to make my towel toppers, and I'm working on a tutorial for that, so it'll be coming out next week. Um, and I'll show you how I cut the towels too. Cricut mug press. Diane, I hadn't seen that one. I'll have to look that one up. Bonnie, you have green eyes too? Yeah, bedroom eyes. Yes, it'll be coming up. Yeah. And the gout, I found out, is hereditary. So someone in our family, somewhere down the line, had a gout. And my oldest daughter is the only one out of my children that have a gout. But I won't have a gout much longer, y'all. I go to the dentist Friday I gotta be there at 9:15. My appointment's not till 10:30 though. Gotta be there at 9:15 to do my consult, and we'll find out what we're gonna do, and I'll let y'all know. And then after that, it'll be getting all of them taken out and getting me some store-bought teethers, as Granny D says. You received an ad from Michael's on here? I haven't gotten to ads yet. Dan, you had an ad? Yeah, I love my Gap too, Elizabeth. I used to get comments on it all the time. The only bad comment I got was from my grandkids, but that's when they was little and they didn't know no better. They'd say, "Nana, you missing a tooth?" What? Models getting a Gap put in their teeth? Well, I asked them, could they, when they pulled my teeth and got ready to do my store-bought teethers, could I keep my Gap? And she said, I don't think so, but I'm going to find out. Oh, for the Cricut mug press. I'm going to find out. I thought about doing some coffee cups too, because all this is vinyl, but it's a different type of vinyl. Print it off on the Cricut and put it on the cups. That's all that is. So I'm thinking about doing some coffee cup or some like Yeti cups, but trust me, they won't be Yeti, because I ain't got Yeti money. I got some fatty cups. Get some of those. I do have some other little gadgets coming, what I call gadgets. I got a clover swatch gauge. Have some of those coming. I also got some of the clover pendant cutters that you can hang from a necklace. And y'all, my Dollar Tree only had 5 of these left. I showed this in my last live, and I did get them. So, and I showed y'all where I put my crochet hooks in it instead of pencils or paintbrushes. But stuff like this will be in the giveaway too. And Friday when I go to Prattville, I'll go by the Dollar Tree over there and see if they have any other ones, any more of those or other little gadgets. And if they do, right, big water cups. They have a vinyl shop in Mobile that she goes to, and they have all kind of stuff. I'm going to have to make a trip down there and go in the vinyl shop with her one day and see what all they have. My mom has a gap on her dentures to look like a regular. Yeah, Jane, I'm going to see if they can. Maybe not make mine quite as big because it has gotten bigger. But I do want to keep my gap. And I'm going to see if the Dollar Tree in Prattville has any more of those. Yeah, it would be good for lip liners and eyeliners. I got it from Dollar Tree. Veronica is mine, and my Dollar Tree was hanging up in the craft section on the wall. Kind of where they have those little pom-poms that they sell in the bags and the popsicle sticks and stuff like that. That's where they were hanging up on the wall at in my Dollar Tree. I'm going to go to the one in Prattville Friday after I leave the dentist and see if they have any. And if they do, I'll grab some more of them. But yeah, things like that I find that makes organizing hooks and different other craft related things better, I'll share with y'all. And I'll grab some extras and we'll do all that part of the giveaway for bingo and stuff. Welcome in, Crochet and Memories with CJ. Diane, will you drop Dana and Joe's link and we can go over and do a butterfly raid to theirs? Because I'm quite sure they're on. Let me see. I stopped in Dollar Tree Friday because I needed to give back for my son's wedding. They had so much yarn. Never saw it in there before. See, our Dollar Tree is so small. They still just have the just worsted yarn in there. I've been trying to find the flower yarn. I have not been able to find that yarn yet. Yeah, Dana and Joe is live. Let me see. I might can do it from my phone. Now I'm going to go back to my live. Paste. The link that's coming up is to Dana and Joe's live. We're going to go over there and raid them. I appreciate everybody that came in that joined me here tonight. Crochet Memories with CJ. You're welcome back anytime. I'm here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and thank God my internet held up tonight because it's been raining all day here. Yeah, a lot of people looked it up but said that they were sold out online, so I don't know if some other locations have them or not. But let's go over and raid Dana and Joe's live. And we're going to say it's a butterfly raid. Thank y'all, everybody. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all next time. Till then, stay crocheting. Stay safe. And always put God first. Good night, y'all.